There's a silence you carry around every day. It's not loud, it doesn't scream, but it lingers. A quiet, aching feeling that whispers, "You're lost." You feel it in the moments between distractions, when the noise fades, when the scrolling stops, when you're alone with your thoughts and the world stops pretending. And that's when it hits you. You don't really know why you're here, not just in this job or this city, but on this earth. You go through the motions, wake up, get through the day, try to smile when people ask how you're doing. But deep inside, there's a disconnect, a fog you can't shake, a question you can't answer. What am I doing with my life? Is this really all there is? And maybe you've tried to ignore it, to push it down with productivity or positivity or pretending everything's okay. But it's still there, that invisible weight, that quiet ache, that low-level hum of something's missing. You look around and see others chasing dreams, living with fire in their eyes, walking with a kind of clarity you've never felt. And somewhere deep in your gut, it stings, because you know you're meant for something more too. But you have no idea what that more even is. Listen closely. You're not broken, you're not lazy, and you are not alone. Feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're awakening. That ache in your chest, it's not weakness. It's your soul trying to reroute you to something real, something honest, something powerful. This video isn't here to give you empty advice or vague inspiration. It's here to give you clarity, to peel back the lies you've been told, to guide you inward, to reconnect you to the part of you that's been buried under expectation, fear, and noise. Because purpose isn't something you find in a textbook. It's something you remember. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly what's been keeping you stuck and how to finally break through. Like this video and subscribe to the Power Playbook, because you deserve tools that actually change your life. You've been told a lie, not once, but thousands of times, quietly, subtly, until it rewired the way you see yourself. You were told that if you don't know your purpose by now, something's wrong with you. That if you feel lost, it means you're behind. That passion is reserved for the lucky ones. That your value is tied to your productivity, your status, your resume. But none of that is true. You were never supposed to know your path from day one. Because purpose isn't downloaded like an app. It's discovered through living, through trial, through stillness, through being present enough to feel what resonates. The reason you feel so disconnected isn't because you're broken. It's because you've been operating in survival mode. Checking boxes, meeting expectations, playing roles that were scripted before you even had a choice. You were rewarded for compliance, not curiosity. Celebrated for fitting in, not standing out. So you learned to silence the inner voice that said, "This isn't it." But that voice never truly left. It shows up in your restlessness, in the quiet discontent behind your smile, in that gnawing sense that life is happening to you, not from you. Let's get real. This isn't just about not knowing your career path. This is about forgetting who you are. It's about carrying stories that aren't yours, that you're lazy, that you're not enough, that wanting more makes you selfish or unrealistic. But what if you're not lazy? What if you've just never been shown how to trust yourself? What if the system that raised you was never designed to help you thrive, only to keep you in line? Here's what no one tells you. Purpose is less about finding something and more about finding yourself. What lights you up? What breaks your heart? What makes time disappear? What makes you feel fully alive? And often those answers aren't found in books or to-do lists. They're found in moments when you stop pretending, stop performing, and just listen. This is your wake-up call. You've done what you were told. Now it's time to do what you were born to do. Here's where everything begins to shift. You've been taught to look for purpose like it's buried treasure, something far away, hidden, maybe even impossible to reach. But purpose isn't something you find. It's something you follow. And that path, it starts with energy. You've already felt it. That spark when you talk about something you love. That quiet flow when time disappears because you're so immersed. That joy that bubbles up for no reason, just because you're being you. That's not random. That's your compass. The real shift happens when you stop asking, "What's my purpose?" and start asking, "What gives me life?" What excites you, moves you, challenges you, makes you forget to check your phone. Because your purpose isn't waiting at the end of a perfect plan, it's hiding in plain sight, inside the moments where you feel most alive. But here's where most people get stuck. They wait for clarity before taking action. They think they need to know the final answer before making a move. But clarity comes from movement, from experimenting, from trying, from being willing to get it wrong on your way to getting it right. You start small, you follow curiosity, you pay attention to the emotions that rise, not the fears but the fire. And yes, the fears will still show up. The self-doubt, the old stories, the voice that says, "Who are you to dream like this?" That's why mindset isn't optional. It's foundational, because your brain has been wired by years of survival thinking. To shift your life, you need to shift your patterns. And that's exactly where the positive mindset blueprint can take you deeper. It's your tool to break negative loops and rewire unstoppable confidence. This isn't fluff. It's a strategy to finally unlearn what's been holding you back and replace it with powerful, life-changing beliefs. The link's in the description, because real transformation starts on the inside. You don't have to fake confidence. You don't have to wait for permission. You just need to trust the spark and feed it one small step at a time. You were never lost. You were just following the wrong signal. Now you're learning to follow your truth. So now you know the truth. You were never truly lost. You were just misaligned. Trapped in a system that rewards numbness, not clarity. That praises hustle, but punishes self-trust. That hands you a pre-written life before you ever get a chance to ask, "What do I really want?" But this is your turning point, because now you've woken up. And once you see the map for what it is, you never go back to sleep. The ache you feel, that's purpose knocking. It doesn't arrive with a spotlight. It starts with a whisper. There's more for you. And now you answer it, not with perfection, but with action. Step 1, follow the fire. Every day, commit to one moment of alignment. Watch what energizes you, not what exhausts you. Notice what fills you up, not what drains you. It could be a book, a conversation, a hobby, or a quiet walk where you finally hear yourself again. Whatever stirs something inside you, that's your compass. Step 2, tell the truth. What roles are you performing that don't fit you anymore? What masks are you still wearing out of fear or habit? Grab a journal and write, "If I was being completely honest with myself, I'd admit." Let it spill out. No filters, no edits. That's where your next chapter begins. Step 3, upgrade your inputs. You can't change your life with the same mindset that created the pain. That's why rewiring matters. Because without upgrading your internal operating system, you'll always default to doubt. And that's exactly why the Positive Mindset Blueprint exists. It's your tool to break negative loops and rewire unstoppable confidence. Think of it as a personal reset button, a proven path to clarity, resilience, and the kind of self-belief that turns dreams into action. The link is in the description below. This isn't just about finding purpose, it's about becoming someone who lives it every single day. Because here's the hard truth, most people will never take this step. They'll keep numbing the ache, keep waiting for the perfect plan, keep hoping that someday clarity will arrive like magic. But not you. You're here, you're awake, and you're ready to build it. So ask yourself one final question. Honestly, will you keep watching other people live your dream or start building it? Will you let fear keep driving or take the wheel for once in your life? You already know what to do. Now you just have to choose it. Comment your breakthrough, like if this hit home, and subscribe to the Power Playbook. Your journey starts now.